Hi there, it's Rob Keating with a live streaming event from the yes2travelsavings.com website. Today I'm talking about how you can save on your accommodation for your family vacations by getting a travel membership from the yes2travelsavings.com website. So I'll just switch the camera over to myself. So hi there, this is Rob from yes2travelsavings.com. I live in Canberra, Australia, and I have been traveling around the world for quite a long time. And just hold on, I've got a video playing over the top of this one. Hold on. Travel membership from the yes2travelsavings.com website. So I'll just switch the camera over to myself. Oops. So hi there, this is Rob from yes2travelsavings.com. I live in Canberra, Australia. Rookie error. And got I have been travelling around the world at once for quite a long time. Okay, sorry about that, but now we're good to go. So as I mentioned, I'm talking about the yes2Travel Savings travel membership. But first of all, I'll just talk about how I got to be promoting this travel membership and a bit of a story about myself. A long time ago, about 30 years now, I was working with Foreign Affairs and Trade, and I worked as a diplomatic courier at times. So I got the travel bug back then. I was traveling to the South Pacific. I was going down to Melbourne, up to Brisbane here in Australia, traveling quite often, so staying in nice hotels and that type of thing. But it was not that much fun doing it for a travel with work-related items. So back then I decided I wanted to travel more often on holidays because that's more relaxing and a lot more fun. As good as it was having all your travel paid for, you were just rushing around everywhere and on and off planes, not much time to relax. So I did some travel to America and over to Europe when I was younger, and had to go budget back then because I didn't have a lot of savings, but I had a great time still. But I always wished I had more money for nice accommodation. Then about 5 years ago, I came across something that provides fantastic travel savings and especially accommodation savings. That was called Global Resorts Network, which has since faded away. The actual travel provider behind that is still what supplies the fantastic travel value you get through a travel membership, which you can purchase through the yes2Travel Savings website. But the Global Resorts, I've got all sorts of things happening in my head here. Sorry, I just need to fix that up. So I've got a delay. Sorry, fix this up. Okay, so now right to go. First time doing this one live and have so many things happening at once. So just need to get it all sorted out. So no doubt I'll get better as I do more, but please bear with me. So now I'll just play a quick video which might get you in the mood for some travel. So click on here and play.
Imagine the sights and sounds you'd experience. imagine the people you'd meet. If only time and money were no object. Just imagine.
Okay, so here I am again. Here's a mascot from the Beijing Olympics. So I actually was lucky enough to be over there for the Olympics. And through the Esther Travel Savings membership, you can actually stay near Beijing in properties that are part of the membership. So fantastic times I've had through travel with my family and enjoying discounted accommodation. So it wasn't always that way. I used to pay full price when I went on my honeymoon. I didn't know about how you could get all this fantastic travel savings, and actually went to Hayman Island and paid way more than we should have. It makes me sick thinking back just how much I did pay, but it was my honeymoon, so hey. But it would have been much better getting a travel membership and saving up to 90% of the accommodation costs. So obviously paying 90% off is a lot better than paying full price. But now for you, as you are watching this video presentation, you are in the know and you have the opportunity to actually get your travel membership, which will open up a lifetime of travel savings. So what do you actually get? You get access to over 5,000 properties around the world. Many of them are apartments, so they include a kitchen, nice spacious bathroom, you've got living area, and sometimes you might even have 2 bathrooms. It's not always like this. You don't always get accommodation in apartments. There are hotels and other accommodation options, but it's all clearly laid out in the travel membership that you will get access to if you go ahead and purchase your membership. So some of the places you can stay are right across the USA. There's accommodation in Mexico, the Bahamas, Caribbean, Australia, Thailand, Malaysia, all the way across Asia. So we've got India, as I've already mentioned, Malaysia, Indonesia. You can stay in Bali. There are places in Europe, but there's not a whole big range like there is in America across Europe. But there are places in Paris, in Rome, some places across France and Greece, something I saw last night. Something actually interesting I did see last night was a beautiful manor style accommodation in Ireland. So if you like experiencing castles and having a look at all that history, there was a fantastic offer there. And I might just pop that on for you. Just give me a minute. So I'll just switch over to my desktop. Hopefully the sound will continue. So here, if you get your travel membership, is the homepage for the travel membership site. So as you can see, they got a new contract for the Adventurous Club, which has accommodation down in Mexico near the Mayan ruins. There's beautiful beaches and plenty to do. You get to swim in the Caribbean Ocean, I believe, is down that way. That's south of Cancun. Also, if you notice, oops, I haven't swapped the shot over, so I shall do that now. Okay, so here's the shot I was talking about, and you can now see. So as I mentioned, a new contract. So what this travel membership does, there's a provider. They've been in business since 1986, so no worries about if they'll be here over the next 20 or 30 years, because they don't actually own the properties. They have contract agreements with a lot of the big travel the accommodation providers, the big chains. A lot of the places are timeshare type properties, and the people that actually have the timeshare will pay way more than you are paying just to be able to stay in that place or with that hotel chain. So getting back to the place in Ireland, don't know if you can see it, but over on the right there is, I'll just see if my mouse can go there. There's a 1 bedroom for only $3.99 for a week. So it's a fantastic looking place. I did a bit of research into it because I'm actually interested. I have a history in my family of coming from Ireland, so it would be nice to visit. Also, you can see on here there's a 1 bedroom place in Kauai in the Hawaiian Islands. There's Greece, Virginia Beach in summer, a 1 bedroom property. You can go to Germany, $319 for a summer deal. Got North Myrtle Beach. Maui has already sold out for that particular deal. And you've got St. Martin. So with the accommodation through this membership, plenty of choices. Now, how does the membership work? What you can do is you purchase the right to have either 2 weeks, 5 weeks, or 10 weeks at what they call hot weeks. So they're the best prices available, and you pay $398 if you get a hot week, and that's for the room, not just per person or anything like that. It's for the room for a week. So you go into your membership, you click on the hot weeks icon, which is displayed on the screen now, and then all the properties that are available for hot weeks are listed. But you can also access the full range of accommodation and pay up to $799 for a week. So as I mentioned before, a lot of these are apartments, and I've seen a 3-bedroom apartment which is near a ski resort in Colorado, where you can have up to 12 people staying there at once. So imagine that. You can have 12 people, all your friends, your family, whatever it is. You can all be staying there. And if you get the hot week, it's $399 and 12 people. So split that up amongst the 12 and you're paying peanuts per day. So it's fantastic value if you do that. And that's not the only one like that. I have seen others where you can have 8 people staying, and that is per room, as I mentioned, not per person. So with this membership, you can save a lot over your lifetime because it's a lifetime membership. You pay once for the membership, and then each time you want to go and stay somewhere, you pay the weekly amount that is listed in the website. So if it's a hot week, $3.99. There are even some places that are cheaper than that in the Dominican Republic. I think it was $99 for a week. I saw some accommodation. Also, as part of the membership, there's the travel centre, so you can book hotels in all the big chains and that, like 40,000 places around the world. You can also book flights. There's also a cruises section, so you can get great prices on cruises. So for your family, you can go on a cruise, or you can go and stay, say, in Mexico, stay at a beautiful resort. Don't be cramped into some substandard room. Enjoy beautiful apartments. Also, if you happen to have timeshare and you have trouble using it, there's a member-to-member section within this travel membership where you can advertise your timeshare to other members and then make some money from that. There's also short stays, like if you're not able to stay for a full week at a time, because normally the accommodation you book it 1 week at a time, and you can book multiple weeks if you desire, if you want to stay for say 2 or 3 weeks at the one place. Also with this travel membership, it's a lifetime as I mentioned, but you are able to transfer it to someone else. So you can give it to your kids in your will, or if you decide you're too old to travel, which is probably never, although the way people are these days, they get older and older. So you can give it to your kids, you can sell the membership, you can give it to your friend, whatever. There's a $70 transfer fee to actually transfer it to someone else, but you're not stuck with it. And if you're too old or decide you don't want to use it anymore, you can transfer it. So no problems there. What else have we got? There's a newsletter which highlights some great deals and things. They have a Facebook page, which you can go and look at once you're a member. And there's also things called Endless Holidays and Prime Weeks. So Prime Weeks are good prices, but not as good as the Hot Weeks. And also quite often in a place like Paris or Rome, so not just spread out all around the US and that. So it's not every location will have a Prime Week. So I'll just go to my Yes to Travel Savings website and show some of the comparisons I've done in the past, and you can get an idea of the great savings you can make. So here we have the Worldmark Canmore in Banff, and when I did this research, it was earlier this year. The travel membership price is $375. If you zoom in on if you go full screen, you could probably see this quite easily. But the check-in was May 2, 2015, check-out May 9, 2015. And at the time I did this comparison, I found on booking.com the exact same room at the exact same resort in Banff, which is really beautiful. I've been there in the past. And it was $935 through booking.com. So the travel membership price, as you can see, $375, a saving of $560. So I'll just scroll down. And here is another comparison. This was for Santorini in Greece, so beautiful place to go and visit. It was quite some time ago now, but you can still get fantastic savings like this. So with that comparison, it was $685 for a week in a patio room at the Eresa Spa and Hotel and Suites. So it's a great looking resort. The maximum occupancy for this place is only 2 people, but it's $685. And when I did a search on a popular online booking place, it was $1,876 US. So that's a saving of $1,191. So with the cost of the travel membership, over your lifetime, you're going to save way more than you're ever going to pay for the membership. Also, a lot of these properties, as I mentioned, are used for timeshare people. So I was looking into timeshare at one stage, and it was 20,000 Australian dollars to access a resort's accommodation. It was a popular hotel chain, but they had about 20 places you could stay in Australia and New Zealand, and just 1 or 2 in the US. So $20,000, but also you had to pay annual fees, maintenance fees. So I didn't go for that. I actually had signed the contract, and then I stopped at the end during the cooling off period and thought, no, this is too much. And luckily I did, because about 2 years later I came across this travel membership. So I paid actually a lot more than you're going to have to pay. It was around $6,000 what I paid. But it's a one-time fee, no annual fees. As I said, like it's one time, so obviously there'll be no annual fees, but you do have to pay for the accommodation as you use it. So I'll just scroll down here. Oh, I've got more. Jump over to this one. I can show you some more comparisons. So you can go to the yes2travelsavings.com website and browse through all this and check it out for yourself. So here's another comparison. It's the Best Western Cancun Clipper Club. $518 on the Expedia website at the time of the comparison, and $398 through the membership. So it's not a huge saving, but it's still a saving nonetheless. And then I'll scroll down. This one here is quite interesting. It's for the Wyndham Cypress Palms. I've just got a video playing. I'll just pause that. So where do we go? Pause. Sorry about this, just have to get back to where I was. Okay, here we go again. So Wyndham Cypress Palms in the US, you can get a 1 week option for timeshare. It's $16,000. It's a fantastic place to go and stay at. It's near Disney World. Disney World, that's over in Orlando. If you want to stay there for 7 nights, booking through Expedia, $5,227. So this was a while ago now, but pretty much the same, I'd say. Through the travel membership, $546. So that is 89.6 cheaper. So that's pretty amazing, isn't it? People actually stay there and pay full price. So how much is the hotel making? Quite a lot. So now you don't have to ever pay full price again. You get access to the 5,000 properties around the world, as well as being able to use the travel centre and get travel discounts. So how much do you think you would pay for this travel membership? As I mentioned, I paid $6,000 for my membership. That's $6,000 US, which is around $8,500 Australian these days. So let's jump over and have a look. So as you can see, you could get a silver membership for $1,898. You can get gold, where you get 5 weeks for $3,498. You can get 10 weeks for $5,498. Or you could go for the diamond at $8,498. But wait, no, that's not my website. That is the exact same travel membership you'll get access to, and that's what someone else is charging. There's actually another organisation that provides access to the travel membership you can get your hands on today, and they even charge more. But they have a multi-level marketing thing wrapped all around it and rip you off because they've got to pump up the price to give profits to the multi-level marketing people. So if you're into multi-level marketing, go for it and go and look for that and join up. But you'll pay about $11,000. You'll make money if you manage to sell it to someone else. And if you're into multi-level marketing, that's all good for you, so go for it. But if you just want fantastic value for your travel, for your family travel, where you go off and stay on vacation, stay in beautiful resorts, nice accommodation, then visit yes2travelsavings.com. So as you can see here, it's $5,498 for a platinum. For that's 10 weeks where you get 10 premium weeks per year, access to over 5,000 places, a 100-year membership, no yearly fees, access to all resorts for $398 up to $799, but actually there's even cheaper ones. You're able to transfer the memberships. So now I'll just jump over to yes2travelsavings.com and go to the memberships page. So I must fancify this page up so it looks a bit more groovy like the other one. But we're into travel savings. So you still get access to the exact same travel membership as with that other organisation or that other website. But look at the prices. And why is it so cheap? Because I like to make some money from this, but I also like to give great value to the people that are purchasing through me. I'm not a greedy person. I'm just happy with getting a nice amount of money to be able to share this with other people, make a bit of a living from it, but I'm not going to make millions. But anyway, we've got here the bronze membership. I charge normally $998, so that's for 2 weeks. So compare that back to over here. $18.98 you could go and pay, what they call their silver. But through me, $958, and I'm also giving $100 cash back when you actually make a booking. So incentive to actually go and put in a booking for the first time. The silver, as I scroll down, so I scroll down here, silver normally $14.90. So let's compare that to over here. $3,498 you can pay if you want the fancy graphics and get the exact same membership. But through the Yes to Travel Savings travel membership, $1,858 plus once again $100 cash back after you book your first vacation. Oops, sorry, that was the wrong price. $13.90 for silver. So that's US dollars, as you can see. So you get 5 weeks of hot week pricing through this travel deal. A lifetime travel membership, as I mentioned. You can transfer it, willable, sellable. And now we get to the big daddy. So this is the gold membership. $1,990 normally. Or you can go over to this other website and pay $5,498. So they're making a nice profit through there. But Yes to Travel Savings travel membership, gold, that gives you 10 weeks of hot week pricing. You get access to endless holidays, which, by the way, you can book on behalf of family and friends. You don't get prices as great as what you get as being a member, but they still do get good value. You get access to prime weeks, access to short stays, access to a cruise coordinator to get the lowest prices on cruises guaranteed. You get access to the travel centre, so discounts on cruises, car rentals, hotels and flights. And once again, this is all fully transferable. I think I mentioned earlier, there's a $70 transfer fee. You just send in an email with the details of who you're transferring it to, and it will all be taken care of. So I've got even better news for you. I don't know if you can see down the bottom, but there's a section where you can enter your email address. If you do actually go ahead and enter your email address, you can get access to even cheaper pricing because I have a subscriber only link. So you put in your email there, click on the sign up, go and check your email, and a message will appear which will have a link that goes to a secret page I've got on my website, which will give you another discount on top of these already fantastic prices. Like, you have to agree, you look at that other website and you pay way more. Or there's the multi-level marketing option you've got, and you can pay even more. And it's for the exact same travel membership that's at the back end. So what do you think? Do you want to pay $2,000 or do you want to pay $6,000, or do you even want to pay $11,000? But remember, multi-level marketing, you might get some sucker who actually wants to make some money as well and will buy that thinking, wow, I'm going to sell heaps of these. But at those prices, it's pretty hard to shift, especially when you can come here and enjoy your travel with fantastic savings and access to over 5,000 places around the world. So all you have to do, click on the link below where it's got sign up for the email list, or you can just click on the buttons here. But I do advise you to sign up for my membership, my email list. If you do sign up and you subscribe, you're not going to go ahead and purchase the travel membership, no problems. It's easy to unsubscribe from the mailing list. There's a link down at the bottom of the page of the email that you'll receive. So you just click on the unsubscribe and no worries. But if you want to travel more often, enjoy beautiful places around the world, then this travel membership is for you. So all you have to do is decide, okay, am I going to want to stay 2 weeks, 5 weeks, or 10 weeks at places around the world with fantastic travel savings? If you want to go for the ultimate, go for 10 weeks. $1,850 is the price. $100 cash back when you actually make a booking. So you'll have my email, which I'll give to you now anyway. It's rob at yestotravelsavings.com. So if you've got any questions, you can shoot me an email. Happy to answer. I can even get on Skype and talk to you or give you a call. Happy to call and answer any questions you might have. Also, there's a Facebook page which I'll jump over to, which I must get a bit more active in. But you can ask questions over there. So if you look at the screen now, there's actually a post on there where I say join me for a live streaming. If you get onto Facebook, jump in and ask any questions you might have in there, or you can send me a private message. So it's facebook.com/yes to travel savings. I'll start putting in some of the hot week deals on a daily basis, so you can keep an eye on what sort of deals you can get if you're a bit on the fence and not quite sure if this is for you. But over time, I'm sure you'll see the value. There are plenty of places around the world that you can stay and enjoy fantastic family vacations with your family. Like one time I went to Fiji, stayed in a beautiful resort, a nice villa, spacious. There were pools to swim in, that the water's so beautiful and warm. Just walk over to the beach as well with a snorkel, flippers, jump in, and there were fish everywhere. And there was coral just out off the beach. It was beautiful. And I was there with my family, so got to enjoy quality time with my daughter. And it was just so relaxing. So holidays like that, they just make you feel so much better. You get so many memories to share with your kids. The way things are these days, everyone's looking at their mobile phones and on their iPads and whatever. So to spend good quality time with your family, it's a really great thing these days. And just for a quick minute, I'll put up a video which actually talks about family vacations and things. So here we go. Zoom in and hit play. Okay, it seems that I've got a bit of a technical issue with the setup. I was just checking the sound on another computer while that video is playing, and it appears the sound isn't coming through. So anyway, you got to see the vision. So travel with your family, it's a fantastic thing to do. And you get so many fantastic memories if you can stay in a beautiful apartment, relax, have a great time, spend lots of time with your kids and let them enjoy time at the beach, or you can go skiing. There are fantastic options all around the world. Like as I mentioned before, you can stay in Colorado at a ski resort, go skiing, cross-country skiing. It's not far from one of the resorts. Or you can go down to Mexico and enjoy Cancun, places like that. Or you could go over to Europe, stay in Ireland or France, or go to Hawaii. So there are great places in Hawaii, and any time of year it's a fantastic place to go. So as I said, I love to travel. This is a mascot Is that on cam? Yep. This is a mascot from when I was lucky enough to go to the Beijing Olympics. And I think I mentioned earlier, there is accommodation in Beijing or on the outskirts of Beijing. So you can go and visit the Great Wall of China. You can see Tiananmen Square, the Forbidden City, and your accommodation will be great and at a discount. So a great thing to do is to get your travel membership today. Go to the yes-to-travelsavings.com website. Subscribe if you want to get the best value, and you'll get sent that link. From that, you can click on it and go and order your membership today. So what happens once you order, I'll get some details from you, send it off to the travel provider, and then in about 5 days, they will set up your membership and send you an email with your login details. And then you'll be able to go in there and book your first holiday, or at least start planning, take a look around and check out what's available for you. So how fantastic is that? You save probably more than through anyone else, and you get to enjoy a lifetime of travel vacations where you save money every time you travel. So if you've got questions, as I said, send an email to rob@yes-to-travelsavings.com, or go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/yes-to-travel-savings, and just put a comment with the video link that I have for this live streaming presentation. So I hope you found this interesting. It's what time? Time to sign off shortly. I have to go and pick up my son from school. And if you've got any questions, once again, send me the email, or you can get me on Skype. RPJK1966 is my ID. So happy to chat to you there, answer any questions you might have, take you on a tour of the website, or have a look at the accommodation that's available in there. If you're thinking of going somewhere, I can look it up for you, see what the price is like, and you can decide if this is something you want. Also, if you're a newly married couple and you haven't quite got your family yet, what better present can you give yourselves where you can go on holidays more often, you can look forward to having a family, and through their life and your life, you can be going off and traveling and paying a lot less than some of the other people. Like a guy who I actually got my travel membership through originally, he went off and stayed at some place in Mexico, and he was sitting by the pool talking to someone, and the other person happened to ask him how much he paid, and he said $398, and the person said, per night, that's pretty good. And then he found out the other person had paid like $6,000 for the week when he had paid $398. So how amazing is that? That's the type of saving you can get, and what is better than going off on vacation as often as you can? So get the gold membership, 10 weeks. How's that for something to aspire to? Being able to go for 10 weeks of a year on vacation. So enjoy yourself as often as you can. So that's probably enough for this video presentation. I hope you found it interesting. Go ahead, ask me questions, or go there now and just buy it, because it is fantastic value. As I showed you, you can get the exact same membership from another site and pay a lot more. But you don't want to do that, so yes-to-travelsavings.com. Check out the memberships link at the top, or fill in your name and all you have to do is pop in your email address. Get that link to my special subscriber only pricing, and go ahead, book your holiday, and I'll give you your cash back for the $100. And that's all. So Rob Keating here from yes-to-travelsavings.com. Hope you have a great day, great night, whatever it is where you're watching this, and watch out for more. I'll have more presentations. I'll be answering questions that people may ask after this video, and you might have your question answered. Whoops, don't point. I did a video course and someone said it's bad pointing, so sorry for that, but have a great day and see you later.